Okay, so with the strategy, let's say in the ideal situation, you have someone who has the ability to like push out something every 3 to 4 weeks. Now, some people might argue, well, that's not ample enough time in between to promote on social. So is the strategy not so much to push from socials to music platforms? It's really about honoring the, Spotify algorithm and providing the new release. Because if someone's releasing some song that goes out to nothingness and then they release
Yeah.
another thing that goes out to nothingness, is that really going to help
Right.
them?
So, we, as a label, we have built out at least a baseline of our label playlists, with, multiple thousands of followers on them, and we continue to promote them. We run ads to them periodically where we know if we're putting out music from an artist, even if it's a brand new artist that's unknown, there's going to be some amount of traffic through just our ecosystem and our existing fan base that they're going to get some listens, some spins, some streams. And then, to your point, there is a time when we're looking at an artist, depending on the size of the artist, what else is going on? Do we have a music video? Do we have other things happening? Are they going on tour? So it may be, maybe we're not pushing something every 3 to 4 weeks, even if we have it. Maybe we are extending some time in between. We have seen, for example, with a few artists where we pushed a single out, it got on a multiple huge Spotify editorial, and we're like, okay,
Okay.
that's awesome. Like 6 weeks later, we dropped another song and it hit no playlists, but Spotify kept that original song on these playlists. And we're like, oh, like they really believe in this song. They're not ready for the next one. So then we waited like 2 more months before we dropped another song because we're like, let's ride out and see how far Spotify keeps these on. And then at some point they dropped off. Then we responded with another song and we hit a bunch of playlists again.
Okay.
So that,
Oh, good.
no, yeah, just responding to the DSPs, if you see activity could affect what we're doing. Other times it is just about, kind of feeding the machine, driving that content in there. Again, if it is hitting nothing, then it's like the algorithm can't really spin up. But if we're getting some traction and then you follow it up, it kind of does build a little bit of a snowball effect. And we've noticed, I don't have any concrete proof to back this, but just an observation. And sometimes with all of the data that we have access to, all we can do is just make an observation and
Right.
then iterate on things. But we've noticed on multiple occasions, we release a new song from an artist now, something they had in their back catalog that's been out for a while. If we have a new song hit Release Radar on Friday, the following Monday on Discover Weekly, which is another big Spotify algorithmic playlist, one of their back catalog songs gets like a significant increase in push out. So we have seen Spotify seems to reward artists that are consistent.